So Dad was here and with brothers, which you would think was a good thing. But that's not how the story went. You know, he tells me many times he came and thought, right, new country, new opportunities. My brothers apparently are doing well, so I'm going to come here and I'm going to pick up the gauntlet. And I think he came and he was given an envelope and told, here you go. This is where you can go and look for a job. This is what your board will be in your brother's house. You've just arrived. Make do. And he made do. And he made do until eventually he was able to get his own dwellings.
Remembering what my cousin told me when she arrived from Nevis in 1963, I think it was, her first thought was, I want to go back home. I want to go back home. This is not what I expected. But there's a resilience to Caribbean people. It doesn't matter if you're from Jamaica, if you're from Montserrat, if you're from Trinidad, from one end to the other, there's a resilience about Caribbean people.
Well, my mother, she was such a nice, quiet lady. And I remember she went to Colchester General in Essex, and she said it was so cold, you know, and she remembers her first Christmas. She was so lonely, and the nurses were together, but there was no sugar. But her sister had sent her a Christmas cake, because that's very important, you know, everywhere, but especially Jamaicans, they have a special Christmas cake. And she took the icing off the Christmas cake and sweetened everybody's tea.
My sister says to me, look, I'll make you a breakfast this morning, right? She made me a nice fry up, proper English breakfast, but she says from tomorrow morning, you're on your own. So after that, I was to go in the kitchen, you know, and make my own breakfast.
I remember, but my mum particularly saying she'd arrive, and she arrived quite late, and she'd see all these chimneys with smoke rising out of them, like as she was driving through. And she'd think, oh gosh, there's loads of factories here. How come there's so many factories? But it wasn't until later she realised that all the houses, of course, had chimneys. So obviously the weather was a major thing that was different, and the way the houses were all together, like close to each other.